All right, guys, welcome back to
No
where are
filter,
we?
no fear.
At Cafe Victoria in Riverhead at the Tanger Outlets. Yeah, I gotta give that energy out right now. And here are my co-hosts, and I gotta redo the intro again because we got a new co-host.
She got sucked in. She loved us so much.
Yeah.
Yes.
So now she just wants to be up here and tell you how to live your lives.
Yeah.
And I
'Cause-
must say, it's very refreshing for me to have another female on this show. I love you both, but it's good to have
Yeah.
someone supporting the females
Yes, I'm here for you.
I'm not the only one that speaks all behind all the women.
We've had a pretty good track record the last couple of
Good.
episodes.
It's good. I'm having
Yeah.
very happy moments.
Sister
here.
energy. Don't worry.
Yes.
That's what this episode is about right now. And I'm high as a tree
Yes.
right now.
Ooh,
So I'm just
okay.
like, I'm trying to
And
process
cracked out on
this.
coffee.
A little bit. I needed it. I told her, I was like, after two
coffee
episodes.
jitters.
Yeah, I'm just like, I hope I don't. Like, that's just wild.
Wait,
I
what?
hate coffee jitters.
Oh
Just
no,
like-
I can't do it usually.
Yeah, no, like too much caffeine. I
Yeah.
tried the first time
My eyes start switching.
Do you drink coffee?
Yes, I
Yes.
do.
I want
I
to
try
switch
not to have it
matcha.
till like late, because
oh,
then I'll
yeah.
get like my heart's racing. And,
Palpitations,
Yeah. One
yeah.
time I was in Toronto and I had one at like 9:00, and then Mark's like, "Let's just go to bed," and I was like, "My heart." I was like,
I'll have it right before sleep.
oh my
yeah,
god,
that's
no,
have it in
you're
and
a
I'm
weirdo
crazy.
with that. Yeah,
I could never.
that's caffeine freak right there. But
never.
you know what time it is? 3, 2, 1.
Oh, I missed it again.
3, 2, 1.
One more time, one more time, I
Okay,
think.
3, 2.
Oh
3,
man.
2, 1.
Shit.
3, 2, 1. There we go. I think that one worked out.
We're back.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Kept
Okay.
changing the speed of the 3, 2, 1. I was like, okay.
Yeah, I like being a conductor, bro. It's just like,
You like the control.
yeah, not on other scenarios, but yeah.
Oh, really?
Okay.
Too much control just like overwhelms you, and you gotta just let somebody else have that.
Yeah.
You know.
A little dominance. Just a little.
I think
Yeah.
there's a good balance of
Yeah.
for me, I like to be in control of my life, but I like to be submissive at home.
Same.
And I feel like it's good to have. It can
Yeah.
be dominant.
And
and,
I like a
I can
heel
let
on
'em
my
lead.
chest. You know,
What?
just a little pressure right there. You know, and a little bark.
Yeah.
So yeah. So Darius likes this. I'm not getting there. I'm not going to say it.
Yeah, you kind of just blanked out on that one. I love
I'm
that.
good. I'm good.
Victor just
choose peace
disappeared. Just
He said, "What are we
yeah.
talking about?"
You're good. Oh, I got it.
Yeah. I wish I could make you into the Homer like gif where he goes
Oh,
into
yeah,
the
yeah,
grass, just like
into the
Oh
chair.
my god.
I love that we communicate through gifs now.
Yeah, I love
great.
those.
right.
I
It's just-
love them.
I think like the
Now
be-
we have like
I
each
mean,
other's numbers.
how many
I need
people
yours.
have those
I'm gonna
chats?
be like, what did I say? I was on my way and I put
Yeah,
the car.
she put the car.
Yeah. There's some
Games are
chats where
funny.
it's just gif to gif to gif to gif to gif to gif to gif to
Yeah.
gif.
Yeah.
GIF.
What is it called? GIF or
I
GIF?
honestly
I
was
think
saying GIF because it's with the G.
It's a GIF.
So I, you know.
It's a GIF. I know the
It's
intentional.
both.
is-
Yeah,
It's like-
but
No,
then
the-
my sister's name is
tomato,
Genesis, and
tomato.
it's with a G. So you don't say Genesis because
That's
it's
true.
Genesis.
That just threw
Genesis,
me
that
off
sounds
so
great.
so much.
It's
I'm
with a
just-
G. But you don't
Genesis?
say. But you
No,
say
Genesis.
Genesis, like
Oh,
the
Genesis.
first book of the
I
Bible.
thought they
They
went
spell
with
with a
like
C, you're
Hennessy.
right.
Like okay.
No.
Oh, Genesis.
And that's with a G.
Like with the book Revelations things.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So what do you,
didn't
say?
expect
GIF
that
or
out of
GIF?
me.
I would say GIF.
I say GIF.
I say gilf. Yeah, all right. Poe wanted to speak on.
GIF?
Paulina, take it away.
I haven't
Take
seen
it
one
away.
yet.
I haven't
Stage is
seen
mine.
one yet.
Pass the con. Show her,
I love
please.
that everyone just like blanked
Yeah,
for
like-
a second.
Anyways, this is terrible. I just wanted to briefly talk about when is the appropriate time to post your partner after starting to date. So, at what time frame you would say is like, okay, we've been dating for let's say 5 to 6 months. It's time for me to make this official on social media, or don't do it at all. What do you guys think? Who wants to take the mic?
Oh, I can say, first you got to talk to your partner. That's
Yeah,
that's
I like
for-
that.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
because
like, is he comfortable or is she comfortable?
Yeah, because if they're more comfortable about it, like then they can notify you. It's like, oh, maybe I
Yeah.
don't mind, or maybe some people prefer being private, or maybe at due time, like it does change. in the relationship, like, actually, I'm going to be more private about this. And I feel like with anything with your partner, you just have to communicate and talk to them
Yeah.
about it before you
Yeah.
make a move on anything.
So I mean, after talking, right? Like you both are
Okay.
like, okay, I feel like we should make this official on social media.
So exclusive.
Right, to like make people aware that we're dating, because like it's one thing for you to go around like your family or friend group and say like, hey, I'm taken, I date this man, but then I guess some people have the need of showing publicly that you are taken, so some certain people don't have the wrong impression of like, oh, the door is still open, let me enter through.
Yeah.
So I was just curious on like how you guys think about it, because personally, for instance, like I've had that conversation with my current boyfriend and he was kind of like ready to make this happen, and
Yeah.
for me it's like I at the time wasn't posting at all on my private not private but personal page. It was
Yeah.
more so just aesthetics.
Okay.
And I was like, hey babe, like I haven't posted like a life lately post in like a year, I just like reshare my beauty stuff on my profile, but nothing personal. So
Yeah.
I was like, I mean, if this is gonna make you feel better, like we can absolutely make a post about each
Yeah.
other. But I kind of find myself to like to keep that private more than public, because back in the day I was so public that
Yes.
everything was exposed out there,
Yeah.
and everybody had an access to my
Yeah.
relationship. And
Because they have a timeline. So if you're not posting it, something's wrong.
right. And then also, if I was posting it, it was like girls are savages, and that's Paulina's boyfriend. Okay, let's test that bond, and she will go in after
Yeah.
my boyfriend tried to
Yeah.
like break that bond. So I, based on that knowledge and experience, I was like, you know what, I want to keep this private as
That's
much
why
as possible.
some people do that though, just to protect it and keep it
Yeah.
safe, because there is people like that. They're like,
Yeah.
wait, he looks so much better now with her.
Yeah.
So what is it about him?
See,
I
That's
gotta
always the
find out.
case.
no,
always the
seriously,
case.
I'm not like I'm glad you're.
Just like,
It goes straight to you.
Yeah, we're
I
all
mean,
protected.
It's true.
so get yourself a girlfriend. I was like,
I
okay,
was-
got it. Yeah, that'd be nice.
Guys really get a glow up when they're with the right girl.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. I mean, I never really thought about it. I mean, like, well, you know how I think usually when it comes to dating, it's just like I'm thinking long term. So I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I don't like the question. It's like, are we at like where are we at?
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
usually
yeah.
pretty
Yeah.
quick to being like, so boyfriend, girlfriend?
Yeah.
Great.
But it's
Okay.
not more
You know.
so about like validation of like, oh, I want to make
Yeah.
sure that we are together by posting online.
Yeah.
It's more so like for other people. Like I want other
Yeah,
people to
I
know
get
that you are
Yeah.
taken.
I usually just update things immediately.
Okay.
But I also have never really dated someone who's social focused
Okay,
or
see,
conscious.
okay.
Yes,
either.
I was gonna say that's
so
really
it's like I
depends on
think
that.
because I think I would definitely entertain the conversation. Like I mean, hey, if you want to do it a certain way, whichever, if it makes sense to me, great. If it doesn't, I'll ask questions. But I don't think I've really ever been with anyone who has also like had a social focus, social media outside of being just on it normally as a casual.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
And what do you think, Maria? I know you said a lot about it already, but like,
Because you said it was more like, when do you think it's okay? I feel like
when is the appropriate time of like being like, okay?
I think it depends on your relationship.
Yeah.
I feel like if you both are comfortable with it, then why not, I feel like usually, even now, I've been with him for 10 years, and I still ask him, like, can I post this?
Oh,
Because
yeah,
like maybe
you
he's
wanna-
not comfortable with that, So I feel like no matter what, it's always about that. Like, and like I said, people are watching. They're keeping track, and they're like,
Yeah.
if you're not, you're posting it all the time.
Yeah.
They expect you to post it all the time. So once you're not, they're like,
Oh, something's off. Let me get it in there. And on the other, no,
Again, we're
seriously,
back in there again.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
but I even have, it's crazy. Like me personally, whether I have a boyfriend or not, I feel like usually the attention is very similar for me, for whatever reason, to the point where I have to put people in place and just be like, hey, respectfully, stop messaging me. Like, stop asking me out. I have a boyfriend. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You know what I mean? And so to me, my point is, whether I post you or not, it's the same thing for me. But if my partner feels like, hey, it's going to put my mind at ease to be posted and showcast it to the world that you are taken, I will absolutely do that in a heartbeat. I have no
I
problem.
feel like that's good to do
Yeah.
in the beginning of your relationship.
Yeah.
That way people know, and there's boundaries, and they're like, that's them together, and that's
Yeah.
it, After that, when you've been together for so long, it's
Yeah.
like,
It's like
we don't
whatever.
need to- yeah.
Now, flip side of it. Well, not necessarily flip side, but another thing that came to my mind was that at what point is it okay to ask your partner to remove pictures and memories that you had posted on your social media from your past relationships?
I wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
I still have from
I don't
like
think
3
that you-
relationships ago on my Instagram.
You
if
do?
go to-
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think you should have to ask.
No, but I'm saying like for instance, let's say like your partner's bothered by it, right? Like, oh, why do you still have your exes?
I shouldn't have it.
Yeah, I'm in agreement
see,
with
he
that.
does.
No, but he
Like-
would never have it though. Like,
do you mean?
I think
Like
even
I've
if
never
you-
had anyone bothered by it.
Yeah.
Like none of my relationships were bothered that those photos remained on my profiles. So, and I've never looked at
Interesting.
it that way.
Yeah.
It's because for me, it's just like they're
I
good
would be
memories.
bothered.
It's
and,
memories, yeah.
You know, and
be
like,
bothered.
yeah. So I just
I'd
never.
be like, I'll do it for you.
But
Yeah, I
will
figured
say-
that
I
was
will,
ya.
I will
was
say
like-
though, if someone came to me and was bothered by
Yeah.
it,
Yeah.
I don't think I would be that opposed to taking it down either.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
it's like if they're like saying it's like get rid of it entirely, that it would depend on like the photos and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Because if it's like a specific memory I want to hold on to, not
Other
necessarily
people
because of
probably
the
in it.
not because of the person, but maybe
Yeah.
some things
yeah.
attached to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, if it's just like off the social profiles, I wouldn't really care too much. I just never got approached by that.
Have you had that?
question?
Like, I don't think you've ever posted your
I
past
try to never
relationship.
post like a relationship I'm in unless.
So how
like,
would you feel if it was a flip side, your girlfriend?
And she had exes on
Yeah.
there. I don't know. I would feel some type of way like if it's because I've had
I'm
like baby
sorry, I thought about
daddies
something.
like on their profiles, and I'm just like I can't argue with that because that's
Yeah.
her kid's dad. So I'm just
Yeah.
Yeah.
like okay, like
Would you feel better if, let's say, she posted you and then she still kept like her exes on
I
the?
would say so.
Okay.
Yeah, because at
Oh,
least
yeah.
that
Would
kind of
that validate
yeah,
your-
a little
Yeah.
bit
Okay.
more to
Where
me.
it's
I'm
like
just
you know, it's this
yeah.
is the current.
Yeah.
Like
It's the
that's been
hierarchy.
established.
Yeah, this
hierarchy.
is
Hierarchy.
my-
How do you say it?
The hierarchy. Yeah.
Hierarchy. I'm
or
like
the timeline
hierarchy.
or whatever.
Yeah.
you-
Okay.
I mean, there's like a million posts of my wife
Yeah.
at this point.
Okay, okay.
But I just like for anytime I date a woman like that, I know her children
Yeah.
are first. And
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
just like-
absolutely.
And that's where I just like, you know, whenever you feel comfortable to take it to that level, we'll take it to that level. But I've never been in that position. But I think,
Yeah.
like Victor said, I would have to feel where we are and
Yeah.
have a communication with that person about
Yeah.
like, are we evolving to this or are we not? Are we just staying to here? But overall, your question, I was just like, I would definitely want them to take down like
Yeah.
X
Yeah.
posts.
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
feel like it's a little weird.
I actually have a story.
like
Yeah,
like
fun.
Victor said, in social, I think it's a little weird because that's who you're putting. But
Yeah.
I would say like if you're gonna keep the photos, I don't mind so like as
Yeah.
if they're like because we read like some girl went to prom and like her husband tore up
Oh,
the
yeah.
so
photo.
funny that you say prom because my story.
It's about
Oh,
prom.
yeah.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
you gotta
The
share
story
it.
was wild. I would have been livid, but this was just like a photo memory, like a physical one, not on socials.
Okay. Okay.
And she randomly found it in a box, and she was
oh,
like,
I saw that one. I
yeah.
saw that one.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yes,
and
I
then
watched that. I was like, that one's
shredded
weird.
it without her permission.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
So that's what I
Yeah.
mean. Like, if you
Yeah,
have
that's awful.
memory treasures, like that are not being presented to the whole world as
Yeah.
like, hey,
Yeah.
this is like, you know, like if that person passed away, then I can see maybe some relation
Yeah.
to it.
Yeah.
Like, you
Yeah.
know, but like other than that, like, you know, I'm not gonna be here.
I think also
to
do with the
that.
relationship
Yeah.
you have with socials.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
for me, I've never really cared too much about socials. It's like
No.
I'll share things with friends or stuff like that. And like I've never really dated someone who also
I was gonna
has
say, you've
cared
dealt with
about
people who
socials.
don't care about
Yeah,
it.
Yeah.
exactly.
That's good.
So
Yeah.
so it's like I've
Yeah.
never put that much stock into it.
Mm-hmm.
But I could understand if like I was dating someone who had an influencer life. So
Yeah.
it's like now they're going
And now she has like a
Yeah.
bunch of
Yeah.
dudes.
I mean,
Yeah, but
granted,
on
you
her.
gotta
I
go
could never
through like
see
8
Victor
years
with
of
like an
posts.
influencer girl. Just like,
Yeah.
no offense, Vic. I'm just saying. It's
Yeah.
like
Doesn't
I,
work.
like I was thinking about it the other day. I was just like, because like thank God we have both of you here because I consider you both like influencers of
Yeah.
that type. And so, but you're more level-headed. So there are variations, but like that true idea of an influencer or just like, you know, these girls in Miami kind of pop up and
Oh,
just
yeah.
like just the stereotypical
Yeah.
ones. And I'm just like, yeah, I don't know if I could deal with, you know, getting them Birkin bags every week
Yeah.
and just like
And
just
yeah,
trying to keep
Instagram
up.
models, I guess,
Yeah,
right?
just
Yeah,
trying
yeah,
to keep
it's
up that lifestyle. I'm just like, I agree. I'm in a humble life. I like
Yeah.
like doing
Yeah.
normal things and like let's go for experiences. Let's go live life. And it's just like there is, you know, just the type of person you choose,
Yeah.
like you guys have,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like, and it shows, and it's just like those people that support you and like want to share a real life with you versus like, oh, let's put everything online and kind of stuff like that. So. And I see it with you in
Yeah,
your
I'm
viral
curious to
post
hear
over
your
there.
story
With
Oh,
about
my
it.
story about prom.
Oh yeah, please! I didn't know about this.
Talking about photos and stuff like that, I was like, I actually, when I started to date Mark, I had
Your current husband.
yes, I
her
yeah,
current
I-
husband.
yes.
No,
I,
because like, no, people
Yeah,
don't know
I
who Mark
I
is.
like
I had,
why you putting
all
courage in
those
there. Yeah.
photos
I'm like,
of like
don't
Yeah.
try to slide in
Her
Maria's
husband.
Oh, yeah.
Her husband.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, exactly.
mine.
Mine.
All yours.
You guys don't
Yes. Yeah, I had photos, I guess, from
Pass with.
The prom.
boyfriend before that, and it was prom pictures, and it was like kissing and the pictures together.
Aw.
And
Aw.
I deleted those pictures because I'm with him now.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
Respectful.
one time he was so angry. Sorry, Mark, telling the story because my Google account was open, like the emails. But you know, there's Google Photos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the memories came up just randomly, right?
Why do you still have these? I'm like, oh.
Oh,
Shit.
Google
Yeah,
for
no,
the.
but auto saved. Yeah.
Yes,
like,
and I was
so-
like, no, it's just like explained what Google Photos is. You know, it's like one of
Yeah.
those like I guess the shredded
Just
picture, but
randomly
it's
things, yeah.
digital. It's still there, you know.
Yeah, of course.
So it does. It looks like that. Like you still care. Like you still want that. You know. Like it's.
I
Still
feel like it's a good
for you.
memory. Yeah. For me specifically, like when I had that conversation with my boyfriend, I like didn't realize that I still had some like pictures left because like you have to scroll,
Yes.
girl.
Yeah.
Like you have to sit there for like 5 minutes to scroll and find any pictures of my exes. And this is how much I don't care to scroll down because like my, you know, as a content creator, we post so much normally that like all these like random posts get buried into like
Yeah.
I don't pay attention to those little like posts, you know. But I can see how it can affect somebody, especially if you didn't post them yet on social media. Now, when you make it known, right, that oh, this is my current man, it's a different story. What?
I don't know how to ask this politely.
No, just direct. Send
but like,
it.
then how do you keep your nudes from like the regular photos? Like for my system, I just try to like
Wait,
favorite.
but what are you talking about? I'm talking about
like,
social media.
No, I'm talking like when you're
Well, there's a
scrolling to
hidden-
find the
there's
No,
a
photos.
no,
hidden
I'm talking about
Oh.
scrolling on Instagram.
Oh, because I
not
thought you were
on
talking
camera.
about just your gallery and just
Oh,
your.
I
your
have
phone.
I have 60,000 pictures in my gallery.
That's what
I
I'm
probably
saying,
do not. I don't care if I have exes there because I don't have time to scroll down and find every single picture
Yeah.
to delete that. Like I just personally,
It's
I
just
don't
there.
scroll that down. It's there. It's a memory. And most of like even though let's say I hate my ex, I still enjoyed certain things that I did with him.
I
So
love the
I'm not
word.
gonna delete that picture.
Hate.
Yeah,
That's
I
a
hate.
strong word.
I mean, no, I mean.
If you were me, I would say strongly dislike.
Okay. I mean, I honestly don't care about him anymore. But I'm just saying, like,
Nice.
to emphasize in the past, like I had so much hatred towards him, and
Yeah.
technically I should go on my gallery and be like, "Fuck this
Yeah.
guy," like
Yeah.
delete
I
all
wanna
of it.
see
And I'm
this
just
guy.
like, I'm too grown for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I also don't have time, and I don't pay mind to it. But
Yeah.
some people can look at it as like sketchy. Why does she have exes? You know, pictures of her ex on Instagram or in her gallery? And I'm like,
It could be vice versa too. Like if
Yeah.
you know.
But same, I would
I
not
would-
like. I would have the same energy. Like if for some reason Pete is scrolling down his gallery and there's his ex, I'm like, oh, that's cute. Like I'm not
just
gonna be upset
don't-
about it.
Yeah, I wouldn't be scrolling down a person's gallery. That's
No, I'm saying like let's
Yeah,
say
no,
he's
no,
sitting
I-
next to me and
yeah.
scrolling.
Oh,
show
you
me a
wouldn't, but
picture.
there's a lot of people that would.
right.
They
And
got
it's like
time.
I feel like
They got time.
if you have that kind of time, then you're
Yeah.
making it into that action, you should just get out of the
Yeah. Well,
relationship.
some people come
Yeah.
like with a lot of, like I said, trauma.
Yeah.
So they're just
Insecurity,
like
too.
they're just like ready to see that just in case,
Yeah.
you know?
Damn.
Yeah.
Like they go into it like expecting that.
Yeah.
That's
It's
some
almost like
hurt people right
self-sabotage.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's sad,
that's
but
exactly
it is true.
it is.
It's like I'm not
happens.
enough because she has so many different pictures with her ex and she didn't post a single picture with me, so I'm not
Absolutely.
good enough.
Yep.
Yeah, I had this conversation with a girl I was talking with, just like when it comes to like, do you let your man watch pornos then?
I have no
Or is
problem
that
with him
cheating?
watching.
Like,
No.
like, I just feel like,
Like sometimes
I think there's
go ahead.
like a cap. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
oh
Like,
yeah,
there-
everything is for
in
people.
moderation.
It's like let's just
not
put it.
addicted.
No, let's just put it this way. If I'm getting neglected in bed, you're done. You're not
Yes.
watching porn.
Oh,
If
wow.
you take care of me, go do what you
I
want to do.
love that.
I would, and
That's the
and-
cap.
Yeah, that's the
That's a
cap, for
cap.
me.
Or we
Cap,
could do
gentlemen.
it together.
That's funner.
No
That-
cap
more
on the
fun.
cap.
Funner?
More fun. Funner. Oh my
Yeah, I
god,
love
that
that.
didn't sound English. More fun.
Yes.
That's more fun.
Yes. Yes.
Anything
is
you
a
want to
fun
talk else about before we jump into Reddit
No,
stories?
let's do Reddit. I
Oh.
know you have some hot
Oh,
ones.
some spicy ones. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I just felt like I didn't want to skip
what I'm
over
here
any other
for.
points.
No, I was
Yeah.
just curious on like people's take on social media and
Yeah, it's good.
posting each
Yeah,
other.
yeah. Okay, this is the one that obviously I wanted your guys' take on more than anything. So, Poe, you ready?
Yes.
All
Oh,
right.
we're allowed to look at our phones?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You can read it
Bro,
right,
this
we read
isn't
it
a
right off the
test.
phone.
I was like, do not disturb. I'm busy.
Well, you can put the do not disturb.
love the
yeah,
commitment.
but-
That's
yeah,
fine.
Yeah, but you can definitely
We're
look
like,
at your
it
phone.
was more about the Reddit story.
Yeah.
We haven't saved up.
So,
and stuff.
yeah, I'm not going to let you remember the entire story. So, am I the asshole for not telling my girlfriend I was going to break up with her if she went on vacation with male friends?
Oh, this is nice. I have a story about this. But I'm gonna wait.
Okay. Basically, my girlfriend went on vacation with her male friends. I told her this made me uncomfortable and didn't want her to go. By the way, she used to hook up with one of them before she met me. She
Okay.
told me it'd be fine and that they are like brothers to her.
Oh God, here we go.
Yeah, step brothers. Anyways, I already made the decision to break up with her right there and then. But I wanted to get my stuff from her place before anything. This man's a genius. And I figured I should do that while she's gone. I also didn't want to break up over text or call, so I waited for her to come back. I picked her up when she came back, dropped her off, and gave her the key to her place and broke up. Which I think that was...
That's respectful.
Yeah.
Respectful.
Yeah.
Honorable.
She started crying and she figured out it was because of the vacation. She kept saying that nothing happened. I told her she knew I wasn't comfortable with this and she still went. She mentioned that I should have said that I break up with her if she went and that if she knew she would never have gone. I told her I didn't want to be controlling and threaten her with ending the relationship. We kept going back and forth over this for a while. Edit, a lot of y'all are assuming an awful lot here. Most of you are cool, but to give you a bit more context, she never actually introduced me to these friends, even though I mentioned and I wanted to meet them. She kept
that's
making
strange.
excuses. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
a fact.
she never told me she used to hook up with one of her friends. I only found out because I found an old pic of them kissing when she was showing me some old travel pics. So I'm gonna leave it like that. Yeah. So what are you
Okay.
guys' thoughts on,
The update really clarifies some things. for sure.
I mean, if this is how she's acting in just a relationship and not a marriage.
Yeah, I wonder
Yeah.
how long they were dating too, because
You
I
know.
feel like
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
me, I used to have a lot of guy friends. I was actually raised with a bunch of guy friends because my dad is a soccer coach. So naturally, like I
Yeah.
was playing soccer. Most of my guy friends were guy friends. So I naturally gravitate towards like more masculine activities, I guess. So for the longest time, in my past relationships, I've noticed that was an issue kind of because it's not necessarily that your partner doesn't trust you to be able to handle the situation between men. It's more like they don't trust the man.
Yeah.
Ultimately, it is woman. I do believe that a woman is in 100% control of the situation. And if someone approaches her, if she says no, it's a no, obviously. Do I think that if you're put in a position where alcohol is involved and or like whatever, drugs, whatever you like, and you have a little bit of a loose like attitude towards the
Vagina?
situation and someone kind of someone kind of approaches you like, oh, let's have fun, and if you're very weak-minded, you might fall for it.
Yeah.
So I try to understand both ends of the situation from like the male perspective and the female perspective. But in that case, like if he had said to her, hey, I don't feel comfortable with you going, I would probably challenge it slightly and ask why. Like, is it your insecurity that I'm going to do something? Is it your worry that they're going to approach me and I'm going to go for it? Is it a trust issue? What's going on here?
But I think that maybe he should have met them.
No, 100%.
Yeah.
She
Oh, no,
she
yeah.
failed.
Yeah.
She failed at not
Yeah, you
introducing.
know,
I would
then
never.
maybe
Well,
things
I
would be
think we can
different.
all agree that she
Yeah.
failed. She's
No, she
terrible.
failed,
She's a
100%
definitely
wrong.
went
Yeah,
about this the wrong
Yeah,
way.
Yeah.
What I was
but
trying
you're
to
talking
get
about
at
the
is like
general,
it's possible.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
to,
There's
me and
ways-
Victor agree on this.
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
okay to have like opposite sex friends as long as your partner not only meets them but is comfortable with them.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
partner comes first, friends come second. I have always
Yeah,
had
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
100%.
Even if you've been friends with these people for 10 years,
Yeah.
you know, you have a man now. This is your future. Your
Yeah.
friends are your past technically.
Yeah.
So that should come first. But yeah, the fact that she didn't introduce him, like, bitch, where are you going? Like, I would just be like, no.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would be very firm on like, go, but don't expect me to like, you know, continue this.
Yeah.
Call it
Yeah.
toxic or not, but I would be very direct if it comes to that. If she had like introduced them, then and I would be chill and not get some like weird vibes from them, I would be like, have fun, girl, because you have to trust your person too. What do you guys think?
What happens if
Yeah.
if it's just like, oh, I'm going on a business meeting, and then it's like one of their exes?
No, that's obviously a lie. And like meaning like you can't fucking like
Like if you're saying like if they work together and they have
Yeah.
a business trip to go
Yeah,
together,
yeah,
I
yeah.
mean like at that point it's like you
You can't
take
really-
it because you can't really if they have to go to business somewhere,
long as
they
they're
have to go to
separate
business
room.
somewhere.
Yeah.
Unless you really think she's just that's a front.
yeah, that's
You
what
know,
I'm
it's
saying.
like that's
But that's something that we kind of just went over like a little bit before we went on the podcast. Or just like where you don't know certain things that'll happen in your
Yeah.
life, and like somebody will hide it so well, and it's whatever. Like you never know,
Yeah.
like if they went to a business trip really fully.
I
I'm
think
not.
that
I'm not trying to
lies always come out though. They always come out. Like if even if someone
there's a thing. It's like whatever's done in the dark comes out in the light.
yeah.
I just don't believe it. Then.
Oh, I
just-
am
I
a
guess.
walking proof for that. All the lies
And
that
honestly, I mean, I have, you know, I feel like I've seen it where it's like some people really do get away with things, and it's like,
Yeah.
how does that work?
Yeah.
But eventually it catches up to them. I'm telling you, like it.
Well, I'm just saying, it's like those things that you are catching. That's great that you're catching them, but you're not catching everything.
or it may not come
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
but
You
don't
then,
know,
like,
you don't
later
know.
on,
That's
karma
it.
or
Yeah,
something
I
might
mean,
get them in a
that's
certain
just-
way,
Yeah.
right?
But that
Like,
goes
if
for
you
so
believe in
many
karma.
things in life.
Yeah.
Like what you don't know is what you don't know. That could
Exactly.
be every
Yeah.
single person in your life.
Yeah.
So it's like, I mean, like I just hold no stock in that. It's like,
Well, that-
find out, I deal with it. You don't, then
Yeah.
you don't know it.
But
I
that's
also
why,
think
like,
that not knowing is sometimes a blessing too.
Oh, it's absolutely.
I used to be such a
Yeah.
control freak. I'm like, I need to know everything. Now I'm like, you know what? I don't need to know because God will show me one
Yeah.
way or the
Yeah.
other. You know, their true
I-
colors.
Well, that's what I feel like. The question is really is like, can you really enjoy this relationship, and can you feel the trust within your partner?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
because if they
Yeah,
have
she,
like,
she ruined it there, though.
oh no,
Yeah.
she
Oh,
fucked
100%.
up. She fucked
100%.
up. Like
I
that.
I
That's
mean,
not
the
even.
only
the
You're
thing
an
I think I would
asshole.
add to
Yeah.
this story is like not defending her at all,
Yeah.
but is that like I feel like if something's a deal breaker for you, I think you should mention like how strongly you feel about something, like just like that comment when she's like,
Agreed.
"I didn't know it was a deal breaker for you," type of thing. I'm
Yeah.
like, he was valid though in all of his values, so it's like it is what it is. But I'm like, it's like, hey, I think you should like have that courtesy. It's like, I don't know, but honestly, this feels like a deal breaker for me. I
Yeah.
haven't met them, this and that, and now you're just going for the fun of it.
yeah.
I mean, like that's what it feels like. You can do what you want, but I really feel like this might be a big deal breaker for me.
Yeah.
And
That's
she
where-
still does it, then great.
Yeah,
but
then-
it's like
Well, this is why a lot of relationships don't work out because they don't have good communication.
Yeah.
that's 100%
Yeah. No, I mean that is
the foundation to most of these.
Yeah.
yeah. Vic, your
I
story.
got one.
You
yeah.
got one? You ready?
Speaking
Okay.
of communication.
Oh, okay. Good. Spicy.
Yeah. This is gonna. I'm curious on how you guys will take this. So I was like, "Am I the jerk? I'm a 27 male for telling my wife, 25 female, I'm only open to children if we adopt."
Okay.
So context. Okay. So before anyone jumps in with, "Why didn't you discuss this before marriage?" We did extensively. We discussed it many times throughout our relationship. We dated for 4 years, and now we're married for almost 2. I've always agreed we did not want children. But more recently, she started indicating she has second thoughts on this in indirect ways. So I finally sat her down to talk about it more straightforwardly. Basically, she admitted to me she felt bad about it because we had agreed before getting married and she didn't want to pressure me. But she was starting to regret that stance and really wants at least one child. I told her I needed to think about it, but I wasn't upset with her. Just no rushing into a big decision. So let's fast forward a couple weeks. I finally bring it up again, and I tell her I am willing to have children, but only if we adopt. She was clearly disappointed by the
why?
latter proposition, but did not get immediately upset since the topic was already somewhat contentious in general. She said, okay, that she also wanted some time to think about that. So, not as long as me, though. It came up a lot over the next week with small comments, short conversations before we had a more extensive one that developed into an argument. Basically, we were in bed one night and she asked if it was because I was worried about it affecting her body, making her less attractive, which I insisted it wasn't. But she kept pressuring me to explain why adoption was the only option.
Valid.
And she made a comment about how it shouldn't bother me since she would be the one dealing with the pregnancy, which I insisted was not the issue either. So she asked me straight up, what's the issue? So I finally told her. My main reasoning comes down to one thing. I am Korean. My wife is white. And I don't want a mixed race child.
Whoa.
I insisted
Bro.
on adopting a fully Korean kid. And this is not due to me being a racist or anything.
That's what I was thinking.
It is.
That's
it
what
is-
I thought. But
Yeah, it is just that mixed children are not treated well in Korea, and most of my family is there. And we often have been discussing about moving there due to the state of the US. So I would not want to raise a child who's going to face a tremendous amount of bullying in his future life.
In America, happens every day.
Yes.
So my wife has also lived in Korea for several years, so she is aware about the level of racism that exists there. However, she took it very insultingly. She thinks I do not see her as a fit to be mother of my children, which isn't true at all.
Damn, it's tough.
In my logic, she would be a mother to an adopted child just as much as a biological one. So her being a mother is not my issue. She's taking my stance the wrong way. It has little to do with her as a person, just the kind of background I want my children to have. And frankly, adoption would be easier for her anyways, as she would not have to go through the troubles of pregnancy and childbirth. So I do not see the issue. This has caused much strife in our marriage now. A lot of nights sleeping as far apart of one another as possible, not speaking. And I do not wish to cave on my side of the issue, and I do not see how we could come to an agreement. I feel under no obligation to change my opinion since we agreed that to no children before marriage, and I am the one being asked to reconsider it.
So Maria needs to go first because you're a mom.
Yeah.
I have so much to say, but I'm gonna let you take the mic.
No, I feel like well, first of all, his reason, I was thinking
I didn't
so
think
many
it was coming-
scenarios,
yeah, me
and I was
too.
like, what could it be? And I would never have thought that because we don't know that culture, we don't know that. And then when he did say it, I was like, okay. And they also did talk about it before.
But he never gave her the actual reason.
Exactly.
Which
yes,
is crazy.
yes.
Why didn't you ask?
Exactly. But then it's kind of contradicting, right? Because like she doesn't want kids now. He's like, I do, but only adopted.
Vice versa. Yeah.
She wants to have
They both didn't want
biological.
kids, and now she wants a kid.
Right. Okay.
And he's
But he
saying,
only
well,
wants
I'm
the
willing
adopted.
to compromise
Right,
if it's
if-
adopted.
exactly,
But she
exactly.
really wants a biological kid.
Yeah, I don't know. That one's tough. I feel like a lot of people probably wouldn't come to a decision because, especially if they want children so bad,
Yeah.
I just have a question. Is she white?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah,
there's
that's
no,
why it will be a mixed kid if they
no matter what.
Exactly.
No matter what, like,
Exactly.
Wait,
Yeah.
and they live in Korea and they're gonna move to Korea.
they've been discussing very seriously about moving to Korea. where
She
his-
probably
So
doesn't
they-
even want to move anymore.
That's what I was gonna say. They
No,
could
she-
compromise and not move.
She's
Yeah.
like she's fine with
I mean,
moving by
yeah.
the sounds of it. She just doesn't think it's a big deal.
I feel like there's a little, maybe I'm being submissive a little bit, but it's more of like kind of respecting the culture and being like, I don't want that to happen to my child. If that's going to happen, I wouldn't want that to happen.
Now, if we don't have an answer for it, but I'm like, is the option B like not moving to Korea and
yeah, we
pleasing?
don't have an option.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
I don't know. This is rough for
I
me.
feel like that's in the air, not moving to Korea. I think he still feels a general sense that even if they don't move to Korea, his whole family
His
is
whole
there, so
family's
they'll
gonna
still be
judge.
visiting, and his family will
Oh,
treat this
that's
child
awful.
differently.
That's so awful.
Because
I
I
feel-
have
I-
heard that culture is
I-
pretty heavily.
Yeah, but I just feel like, we got black listeners and they're gonna be like, well, like this
fuck
is
is
Friday to me.
Well,
Like,
that's
it's
what
the
I'm
same
saying.
thing.
That was
It's
my
like-
comment in America. It happens all the
yeah,
time.
like,
I mean,
it's
even
like,
again going
yeah.
back to my
Racism.
boyfriend because I'm obsessed with him.
Yeah,
But also
yeah.
like his name is Peter and he's half Nicaraguan and half Dominican, and his
Yeah.
dad literally explained it as like, I want you to have a chance in America.
Yeah. That's
I
my
can't-
husband. His name is Mark. It's not Marco. It's not anything else. It's Mark with a K.
Yeah, like I don't want
With
you
a
to
K.
be with a K. I don't want you to look, be looked, like be bullied and be looked down upon. Down
Yeah.
upon. That's
Yeah.
what I say. So yeah, it's Peter.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's just
My,
crazy.
my name is given away.
I think
Yeah.
like another
Yeah.
I think another thing that plays into this that like makes it hard is that like it's culturally like in America we are very individualistic.
Yes.
So like we think as our family it's like, hey, we deciding as a family, me and you and our family has to deal with what we decide
Yeah.
because we decide what's best for our family.
Right.
You know? But in other cultures like that,
It's not,
it's the family above the
Yeah.
individual.
That's what I was saying. Kind
always.
of, she might have
So
to give
it's
in.
like for them
that
culturally
sucks.
it's because that's how
You
they
know what
raise.
though?
It's
You
hard to
guys are
divide.
preventing the next Barack Obama from Korea. That's how you really gotta look. This could be that.
It could
Or
be
he
the bridge.
It could be a good thing, yeah.
Or he
Yeah.
could be the next Hitler. We don't know, but we
Dude,
gotta
this
give
is
them a
rough for
chance.
me.
You know?
I'm not-
I mean,
like,
honestly, at the end of the day, I feel like and some people were saying it, like it's just like it's one of those things that like having kids, having not kids, it's one of those things like you're allowed to change your mind throughout it.
Yeah.
But it's like if no
Yeah.
one's willing to move, this might be you
Deal
guys
breaker.
are and the one person point is like, hey, you're still in your 20s. You want to have kids, you're 25. And there's no shame. No one's actually the bad guy in this. You grew apart on an issue that you're
Damn.
both not willing to stand.
That is
this might
hard.
be the
I didn't even
point
think about
to,
that.
to
That's really
break
good.
off
Yeah.
because you guys now want very dividing branches of
Yeah.
a life.
Yeah.
You know, because at the end of the day, you're gonna be living wanting, and the other person also
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
willing to move.
Yeah.
And also in
You
this
know?
specific scenario, it's like, let's say she
Mature
like
It's hard.
be
It's really
submissive
hard.
and she's gonna move to Korea
That's a
and
mature
adopt
answer.
a child.
Yeah.
I'm sure somehow she's gonna be happy, but she's not gonna be fully fulfilled because I know
Yeah.
some women really have that motherly call, like they want to be mom.
what? That's the motherly call.
Is that what it is?
yeah.
Okay.
What'd you
That's
think
what it
was?
sounds like.
Like your ovaries
Yeah.
scream and you're like,
Yeah.
shit,
Oh,
I want to
was
have
going
something
like
on
a
my own.
mother, like hawk, just like protecting
Oh,
her young.
God.
But
No,
yeah,
I
the
mean more
ovaries.
so.
Yeah.
I mean more so like what's in English? How do you say it? Like when you want to be a mom and you have a feeling
mommy
that like
fever.
Like motherhood,
no, I don't know
maternity.
I don't
no,
think
it's more like let's say like
Maternity.
I don't want to have kids my whole life, and then there's one moment where I'm like
Feminism.
I can't wait to have a child. Like you have like your biological
Clock.
instinct, like
Oh.
motherly
Yeah.
instinct.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to say.
Motherly
Like motherly
instinct.
instinct all of
Yeah.
a sudden kicks in, and you're like, oh, I want to have a child. So in that aspect, like I don't know how I would feel if I was her. Like I either move to Korea and deal with this like in my
Racism.
mind racism and adopt a Korean child, which is like I'm grateful for, right? Like I have a child, but like my I'm not fulfilled at the end of the day. Like
Yeah.
like what I really want from life, I can't have, and my husband doesn't seem to be
You know what I just thought
compromising
about?
on that.
It might be worth. I bet there's people that are already making it work in Korea, like that are raising
Yeah.
mixed kids.
Yeah,
It might
yeah.
be worth like seeking them out, asking them like,
Yeah.
what does that actually look like? Because it could look maybe
it's
they're-
not that
maybe
bad.
he's thinking
Right.
of it worse than it is.
Yeah, true.
Maybe
Or-
try it.
I mean,
I don't
Yeah,
know.
it could
It's like
be.
because like I know
listen,
but-
South Korea is beautiful. We're talking about South Korea, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Not North Korea.
Well,
Because
I
I
mean,
can tell
that's-
you that's probably not a good
I
experience.
think it's
either way.
like literally illegal in,
Yeah,
in North
yeah,
Korea.
exactly.
But
Oh,
Oh God.
I don't know anything
that's a
about
very
it.
different. There is a very very different
yeah.
conversation.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Wow, that was a good story.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was
it's
like,
a little
that's just
sad. I
difficult.
felt bad. I was like, I
It's-
hope you guys work out.
I mean, somebody says
make
like
your
this is
Korean
above
baby.
Reddit's pay grade. I think you need couples therapy.
Yeah.
I do feel like if they just had it in United States, they wouldn't
There's
have
more of
this
a
issue.
chance.
No, because I've seen half Koreans, half
yeah.
like blacks.
I
and,
even-
like,
I say have your baby and stay here.
Yeah, and then like if your family has something to say, just look at them like, love you guys, but that's my fucking decision. Like,
And also adopt.
yeah, exactly. Both best of both worlds.
Have baby and also adopt.
Like, stay in America.
you
deal
guys
with your
got some money, huh? Oh,
I'm gonna start working.
Oh,
Well, but
Jesus.
hey, adoption is more expensive at the end of the day.
Well, that's
you
the
know what
other
I mean?
thing. I mean, you know.
I think
it's
what
just
is it like 20
the
grams to
natural
adopt,
way.
depending
Yeah.
on the country too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna
Wild.
say inseminate, but you can't put a woman's egg in another woman's egg.
I mean,
I don't think it works.
I
that
also
way,
kind
you
of
know,
get where
so.
she's coming from
Yeah.
because honestly, I'd much rather have biological children than adopt.
Yeah. I want
Personally.
both personally. I would like to have 2 of my own and then adopt the third.
But if you had them like on hands on a cliff and you had only strength to bring one up,
Oh
who
no!
are you dropping?
I'll drop.
All of them.
I'm dropping. I'll drop myself with them.
Oh,
I'm like, I'm a true
yeah.
mom. Let's just
Yeah.
all jump. Fuck.
And then the mother called.
Drop with them.
Yeah, that's what I said. I was gonna drop with them.
Oh, that's so cute.
Oh,
Should we do one
that's
more?
not gonna end up cute.
That
But
is
yeah,
dark.
go. Yeah,
Is it 30?
Dark.
I don't care.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I have a funny one because I was cracking up when I was reading it.
Yeah.
Also kind of like marriage
Yeah,
related. It's a true off my chest threat. That's dirty. So I can't
Sure
remember.
it is. Yeah.
So usually it's like, am I the asshole thread? This is just like true off my chest. Like someone is just like getting stuff off their chest. My husband kink ruined our marriage. Okay. I'm on mobile.
Mobile.
So sorry
Mobile.
for that. And this is also okay. Phone.
Mobile.
Okay.
Oh.
My 30-year-old husband and I have been married for going on 10 years this year. Before we got married, he couldn't keep his hands off of me. Everything was great. But right when we got married, he suddenly wanted nothing to do with me. He didn't want to have sex, and we hardly spent any time together. I had got to the point where I would have to beg and beg and beg for any sort of physical attention. We wouldn't have sex for 3 or more months. If I didn't bring it up, it wouldn't happen. My self-esteem hit below rock bottom.
That's his kink, huh?
No.
Oh.
Somehow we had 3 kids in that time. Now onto the kink. I'm from a very, very open-minded place in the U.S., and I like to think that I'm an open-minded person. I found out that my husband is very into cross-dressing, but more so being a major sissy.
Oh,
Now,
Okay.
this is
Sorry.
Christy, whatever his name,
Wait, hold on.
husband.
now,
Yes.
Not Chris Jenner. I was talking about that the politician,
Oh,
Christy Holmes. I
Yes,
think. Yeah,
yes,
her
Christy
husband.
Holmes. Oh, I know.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
saw that.
This is it.
more
Her right
relevant.
now.
hold up.
relevant.
It's not over yet,
Oh,
it's
guys.
her writing it.
Now, this doesn't turn me on at all, but doing my best, I tried to get into it while he wore heels and pennies, but he wouldn't do anything that I enjoyed during sex, and I still wouldn't have to go months without it. I would have to go months without it. Turns out, not only is he maybe the biggest sissy I've ever heard of, he would be cheating on me the majority of our marriage. Going out dressed like a sissy, lying about where he was going, talking to other men and women, meeting up with them and hooking up. I was very open and willing to do my best with becoming even more open with the sissy and cross-dressing. But the fact that he cheated on me and lied about everything, I'm beyond pissed.
Oh, so she just found out about the cheating.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have lost all respect for this man. He wants to stay together since we have children, but I want out. He keeps gaslighting me to stay, so my kids have both of us under one roof. My husband and I haven't had sex in almost 2 years, and he is still going out and meeting up with other people. I'm starting to see other people also, but I feel guilty since I'm a very monogamous and loyal person. If you made it this far, thank you for reading and letting me vent. There is an edit. Do you want me to read the edit too?
Sure.
I really didn't think this would blow up as much as it has. When you look at him, you would think that he's a big hyper masculine guy. It's always
It's
those
always
guys.
yeah, 100%.
So I had no
Yeah.
idea or clue that this was a thing until I found out. I've told him that if he's gay or trans, that I'm completely supportive of that, but that I would be getting a divorce. He's adamant that he is straight. I do plan on getting a divorce. It's just hard because I have attachment issues, so it's hard for me to let people go. I also don't have a degree at the moment, but I'm working on that with the help of my parents. My parents are supportive of divorce and said I could live with them, but I don't have a good relationship with my mom, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, that's pretty much like her getting like stuff
Okay.
off her chest, like
full
I'm-
life story.
about the kink. Like, I don't know if I could do this.
Hold on.
As a-
What a sissy. Okay, good.
You just had
Good.
to
I
get that in there.
Yeah, I had to hit
Yeah,
that like
make sure
that.
you hit it.
Yeah, I had to hit that joke real quick.
I just feel like I would look at you and I am a masculine woman, I would literally want to put a strap on and violate you probably. It's bad.
Well, that's good. At least he'll be open
probably-
to that, and you like it. I'm
No,
assuming.
I don't like
Oh.
it, but I'm just saying, like, if I was trying to, like, I don't even know, like, I'm just laughing because it's the biggest, like, as a woman, I would look at you and be like, you're a woman and I'm a man in this relationship. Like, that's how I'd look at it. If someone came to me is like, I'm this sissy, I'll be like, bro,
She
what?
kind of seemed like she was okay with it, right?
No,
Like,
at
Yeah,
first
she-
No,
she
she
was
attempted-
trying.
She was
She
trying to get you. Okay.
Well, she was
accepted.
open
Yeah,
to
and
it,
I feel
but-
like
yeah.
a lot of people would not be. It's
No.
because
Yeah.
you married a person
Kudos.
with who they were
Hyper
in that
masculine too.
moment. Yeah, exactly. And
Like,
this is-
I'm having
you're like,
this
now
big-
who are you?
I would just be like, oh no. I don't know what I would do. It would be bad.
So you wouldn't peg a man, is what you're saying?
I would peg him and then laugh at him probably. It would be bad.
You're like, wow, I can't believe you actually took it.
Yeah. Yeah. It would
And I'm
be
sure
like,
he'll be happy about that too. Like
I-
he'll just be like, "This is my dream." Just like,
Yeah.
I just if I had to input anything, first of all, let's not kink shame anybody. All right.
Yeah, everyone has their
Okay,
kinks.
okay, okay.
No, but this is like different. Like he almost like lied
It's
about who he
lying,
is.
No,
though.
no, that part. That's where he messed up.
Yeah. And the
like,
cheating?
And I'm okay with like
cheating was the
Yeah,
worst
the
part.
cheating.
I mean,
that-
guys,
the
if
cheating
a
was
man
the
doesn't
wrong part.
have sex for a couple months, like
Yeah.
let's just be real. He's not jerking
Yeah,
off for
but
3 months.
he
He's
should've
going to.
I don't know how
Communicated
she
with-
went that
yeah.
long. I would be like,
I went a year one time without having sex, and I was getting cheated on. So
Yeah.
you know, I wasn't getting what I needed, and he was getting what he wanted.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
I feel for her, and I was trying to, stay together
Yeah,
and like
stay
try
strong.
to figure it out. But they're always gonna go. Like I feel like men, because you guys have such physical need of having that intimacy, versus women are more on emotional need. If it comes to sex, I feel like it's just impossible for a man to go for so long unless he. I don't know. I don't
you'd
know.
be surprised. There's a lot of men who can stay. Like,
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah, there you go.
absolutely. You just know the ones that are dogs.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Well, in the past, right?
I
Past,
love
yes.
having another female here that's normal. Oh.
It's great. No, it's great. I'm glad that like there are good guys out
Yeah,
there.
there is
still, yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
But I think like that's the shame of it all, where it comes into like he was so ashamed that he couldn't even tell his wife about it. Like if it was more normalized, maybe he would have been like honest with her and just be like, I'm into this. I'm sorry, like, or not sorry because you shouldn't be sorry for that, but you should at least tell your partner, because that's being honest of who you
I
are.
feel like he was stringing her along though. the whole
Exactly. That's
time.
what I'm
That's
saying,
the
because
part, yeah.
he didn't talk to her about
Yeah.
that. And it's like, if that's
Yeah.
who you are, cool, good on
Yeah.
you. Like, at least you know yourself and you know what you want.
And then she would have pegged him.
Exactly. And yeah, exactly. So, and then they could have been living happily ever
Happily ever
after,
after,
yeah.
which is fine, I think, that at that point. But like when you hide that portion of yourself, it just leads to just disaster.
and
like
it will always
this.
come out one
Yeah.
way or the other. Yeah, just be yourself.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I can't with that.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah.
There you go.
Oh God. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's. I feel like for this particular situation, I would just hope for anybody that like because I think that's just sad that like he couldn't just talk to her. And it was just like probably he just felt shame about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's through society that we feel shame for these things. I mean, granted, it's a little weird. I mean, it's
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
Normal for us.
Yeah, but
It's not like a
Yeah.
a common kink to have.
Yes.
Yeah.
I feel like it is though.
More now, I
yeah.
guess.
Yeah, I mean, I don't mind. Like I said before, I don't mind a little dominant woman. Like, no, this is mine. I'm like, ooh, yes,
I'm saying
ma'am.
now, but
Yeah,
did you
but
guys
dude,
watch
wearing
the-
dresses and like heels and stuff as a, let's say he's
Like
6'4",
cross-dressing
Yeah,
and
yeah,
stuff
that-
like that.
bodybuilder. Like how I'm gonna look at you, I would thinking you're joking with me. I'm like,
Ed Gein,
Yeah, yeah.
right?
The
That was
serial
thing?
killer.
The serial killer. And I was like, I was saying it's normal, not that normal
Yeah.
now, but I was like, oh, back in the day, he was like a
Yeah.
thing still.
Yeah, I mean that's one of the things that props up this whole conversation for me. It's just like the conservativeness, like that he had to grow up with. Granted, it was he grew up really messed up.
Yeah,
like that
yeah.
kid. That kid was messed up,
Yeah.
regardless. And then it continued to progress. But then like his religious mother that continually like, no, you can't do this. This is shameful. That. And usually that's you can look at a lot of serial killers, and that's a lot of big prominent like thing
Yeah.
like the what do you call that when like you're not allowed to I guess, express that kind of thing.
Oh, when you're like bottling things up.
Yeah, I guess so. There's a term for it, but that's basically what a lot of serial killers have to usually go through, and then they end up like opening up that bottle very violently
Yeah,
on other
yeah.
people, unfortunately. So, yeah. Very
Wait, so
interesting.
last question
Go ahead.
regarding to the Reddit story. Would you stay with him or would you
Oh
leave?
no, he
Oh,
cheated.
no,
He
I'd
cheated.
let him fly.
The cheating overshadows everything.
That was
Yeah.
the main question.
Fly,
then.
boo, go do your thing.
Yeah. No, the cheating overshadows.
I don't wanna
everything.
be a part
that,
of it.
That was
Like,
like,
okay, let's say he didn't cheat. But he obviously hid that kink from
well,
her.
the
and-
thing is, though,
I think
it's
I'd
like,
still let him be.
yeah,
think-
right? Same,
yeah.
I think so.
Yeah.
Because
Well,
I would
that-
not respect you as a man anymore.
Well,
in
that's
a
a
relationship.
shame.
No.
That's a shame. If he was like a good father, a good like boyfriend and whatever. And
No, but
just-
we're talking
I
about
mean,
like he wasn't having sex with her anymore. You know what I mean?
yeah, but that's because he was cheating.
Yeah, but
also
see, now
the
he was
kink
doing that because
maybe.
he wasn't like he's attracted to other things. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So it's like she has the right to be not attracted anymore either.
It
Yeah.
just comes down to
You just said
communication. They
he's
didn't
attracted to other
communicate.
things.
Yeah, like I don't know what
I was
things,
just
but
like,
Other weird
things.
shit.
Yeah, you know,
know?
things. You know,
I
but-
just think that she has every right to also kind of not be like attracted to that
yeah,
anymore.
no,
you
like
know?
again, like I think that's valid in every
Yeah, and I
sense
don't
of
think
the
he
word.
was. She was like also like shaming. Like she gave it an attempt, but she
Yeah.
also said like
She really
even when
did.
she was giving it an attempt, he wasn't reciprocating also what she needed either.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it was still one-sided.
Damn.
All right.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
he's got to go.
Yeah, guys, thank you again for coming on to No Filter, No Fear with each of us here at Cafe Victoria. Am I missing anything? I don't know. The jitters, they're getting to me. So, all right.
It's a good espresso for sure.
Yes, yes.
But outside of that, though.
We'll see you next week.
Yeah. Next week. Love. Peace.
Love.